Hello and welcome back to another Glamour preview video with me, Meoni, this time continuing our look at gear sets from Stormblood. This time the wonderful outfits that we can collect from the Mhigo story dungeon at level 70. These sets are known as the R-Hat sets, and I have to say I very rarely see players wearing these. They are of course completely undyeable and offer pretty much the same design for both male and female characters, so I'll be just showing them off today on my female Mhigo. The first set is the R-Hat fending set for tanks, immediately recognisable, sporting the purple, gold and black, reminiscent of the Mhigan flag itself. These sets all share a little from each other, and the tank set specifically has a nice unique set of metal plate detailing and these shoulder plates. The helm is this round metal design with eye holes and this chin strap, reminding me slightly of something you might see in Game of Thrones, perhaps one of the guards or something. I like this set, the individual items are quite nice, especially the chest piece, and despite not being able to dye it, I can think of a fair amount of items that would suit perfectly with this black and gold colour scheme. Maiming is up next. The colour scheme of white and black with the gold metal lining and a green set of fabric works really well. I love how bright and unique this set looks. I'm amazed I don't see more people use pieces from this, especially the fantastic chest piece alone. The boots are probably something I would change due to the red straps not really suiting the rest of the set, but other than that I really quite like this one as a full set. Striking next for you monks and samurai, and this is your traditional blindfolded and padded chest piece look that you might have seen in the game before. I think they've reused this idea a few times in Stormblood, but this is probably the first time I actually paid notice to it. The purple and black looks great in general. It really gives the idea of a sort of shinobi killer or something that you might see from Sekiro. Obviously less arm padding is present, as we find with all of the monk related items, because they designed their sets to look like they could easily move their arms around in battle, since they are such agile fighters. It's a nice set and I like the colour scheme, adding yet another blindfold option to the glamour pool. Next up is Aiming, with this immediately recognisable helm. They went for a brown and darker colour palette in general, which is fine. It suits the style quite nicely. It's like you've walked straight off the set of a movie or something in ancient Japan. The padded look returns from the striking set, but with the covered arms and a lot more leather bulkiness and straps, which you might expect from a ranger inspired set. I can see myself getting some glamour use out of the helm and likely those boots. Scouting next, and basically they've used the aiming chest piece with a few minor details and colour changes, combining them with the tanking helm and the Maiming open arm look. I'd feel personally that this is one of the weaker designs in this set list, but it has some interesting parts. I'd probably use those gloves for something, and probably the boots as well. It's definitely a more traditional looking colour scheme in general, and I don't think that really takes too much away from it. And now onto the healing set. This is a bright red and white outfit. The padded look returns with some of the significant detail changes, with the red ribbon-like material wrapped around the arms and the chest piece. Small cross-shaped metal pieces make the lower half of the robe actually come to life, and are quite nice details. I'm personally not a fan of the helm though, but that's easily omitted with just hiding the helm. It's generally a nice looking set, and I could probably combine this with the plethora of similarly coloured pieces in the game we already have. And finally the casting set. This is similar to the healing one, but with the aiming hat included, only this time in my opinion it's got a much better colour scheme. The black, red and yellow gives the impression of flames, and in general it does look like a sort of sapper set or something like that. You'd expect the wearer of this outfit to be interested in blowing things up, or at least setting them on fire, which obviously goes with the caster motif. The mix of the hat and the robe is a great combination. I can see use out of the robe certainly. There are plenty of other items that would go with this item in particular. It's generally not something that you see around every day on people, and that can be said for all of the Mhigo pieces in general. Sometimes we take gear for granted, and in my case completely forget that it existed in the first place. So the aim of these short videos is to actually unlock that potential and give some ideas to people for new combinations from the sets we already have. Anyway, thank you kindly for watching. Hopefully you found this helpful in some way, and I'll see you all next time.